Hey everyone, welcome back to my latest rally video. Today I'll be showcasing some clips from my guild FU. So FU is a 200 person guild split off across two different shells. So in today's video you're going to see both sides. You're going to see from money sign FU and FU exclamation point. Both the same guild, by the way, we're just split on two different shells. We always do doubles, all that stuff. Today we will be zeroing an almost 2.8 billion might player who has 114 million troops, so it's gonna be a big zero today. He was caught offline on this little island over here. I think he'd been off for quite a while, maybe a day or two, so we were tracking his like helps and everything like that, so he hadn't done any real movement in a couple days, so we're like, let's go try and zero him. The worst thing that happens is he comes online and we don't get the zero, because that has happened on some of our big zeros. They do end up coming online halfway through, or they're online the whole time just trying to get some free kills, but you always gotta risk it for the biscuit when going in for that. In this one, we do not fill up his infirmaries or anything like that. So it's going to be just us going with bunnies and just hopefully we have enough leads. By the way, we are recruiting leads and fillers for FU, so if you guys want to join in some of these amazing zeros, just add me online or any of the recruiting officers, which I will leave in the comments down below. Go add them, check them, or just message them like, hey, I want to join. Make sure you have tier 5 and sigils. At least have tier 5. Sigils is possibly something we can work around if you're on the track of getting them, because we are just looking for some fillers and some rally leads. We do Baron, we do massive zeros all the time. Every single rally we pretty much do is a double, since we are running a double shell. And here comes our first rally. So the first one going in is going to be Geomancy, followed by Morgan. I believe both of them have popped their bunnies for this, so again, we've knocked them down quite a bit on the first rallies already. Some big drops on those. Here's Geomancy's gear. Again, Geomancy has 160 castle stars. Morgan is one below that with 159, so both really good leads. Again, I don't know their exact stats, but they're in like that 1100% plus realm around that. Again, they're getting up there in max castle stars, good artifact stars, all that stuff. Mythic champ with tempering, all that awesome gear. So you can see that. So our first rallies are down. He does have a 66 million tier 2 frontline, so this guy is set up as a massive rally party kind of trap sort of thing, if you want to call it 2.8 billion might a party trap, but he's set up to take a lot of rallies with a big frontline. Luckily for us, I do not believe he was online this whole time, but I'm not 100% sure, because at one point we thought he switched it or whatever. It might have just been formation and stuff like that, but again, you'll see what happens as the video goes on. So again, yeah, if you guys do want to join this, come join us. It's pretty awesome. We've done a bunch of 2 billion plus zeros over the last couple months. This was, I think, the last one I have recorded, though. There might be one more. Unfortunately, I did miss one. One of them was really awesome. Unfortunately, they did do it way too early for me. That was at like, I think like 6 a.m. or something my time. Unfortunately, I got on and they'd already zeroed it. That was a guy in full mythic champ, like a titan in full mythic champ gear, over 2 billion might with 100 million troops. He ended up zeroing him, but I have no recording material of that, so I can't show it to you guys. I could show you the reports and the his starting and ending might, but I don't have any of the actual rally, so unfortunately, that's what it is. Also, shout out to JG Wentworth for actually recording this. I also recorded this, but I kind of got on a little late for this recording, so he got the whole recording, so we're going to use it from his point of view. He also does lead a rally in today's video, so it's pretty awesome to get to see his point of view for the rally as well. He obviously has some pretty good stats just looking at his gear. So again, we're going to be going in here. I believe Sir Twins is going to be a next rally lead here. I think it was Sir Twins. Yeah, Sir Twins and Big Ol is going to go in now. Well-timed rally, just in case he is online, but I don't think he was. So he's down to 2.679 billion might. Still has probably over 100 million troops at this point. There's Big All's gear there, and then Sir Twins, both pretty mid-tier rally leads themselves, both around 50 to 60 castle stars, so not like a top-tier rally lead, but still obviously decent lead as well, because it's still able to smack them pretty hard there. So the next rally leads, I believe, who's it? Lil Psycho is going to go in. Again, another really good rally lead from us. 142 castle stars on Lil Psycho there. And then it looks like Comfy is also going to be coming in here. 151 castle stars. He's got 667 levels, or 767 levels on his artifact. So Comfy is running... his name's Comfy Island. I'm not sure why his name... It's usually Comfy Donuts. I don't know why his name is Comfy Island. Maybe it's because they're on an island right now, so having a little island vacation while we're zeroing a 2.7 Bill Mike guy. Actually, sorry, it was Prisoner. I was actually leading that rally, not Lil Psycho on this one, but Comfy was also, so smacked him pretty hard there, down to 2.6, 118 million might drop there. You can see Comfy Donuts / Islands gear there, pretty good, obviously. Comfy's up there in stats. I mean, you can just tell by his artifact stars. And here comes Corp. So Corp is a little bit of a mini titan that we have. So he's been around for quite a while. Been with my channel for quite a while as well. He's a small account. He's like 700 mil might or something like that, but obviously has a good blast and all that, so it's a little bit of a mini titan. So here comes Corp coming in, hitting HE Windbone. He's not quite as strong as some of our top tier leads, but you can see he's still pretty decent. 40 castle stars, quite a bit of artifacts and stuff. Some mythic champ, I think, in his gear as well. Chunky Hunky. I'm not sure if this is Nori on Chunky Hunky. I always get confused. So and then I call it a he, and then Nori gets mad at me. So I always get confused which account Nori's on. So if that is Nori, it's a she, not a he. So anyways, we're going to be coming in now. I believe JG's up next, or was it someone else? If it's not JG, he's got the next one after this. So it looks like Sir Lunks is coming in here as well. So maybe not JG, but someone else. Oh shoot, someone poured into one of our spots. So that is one of the issues when you're doing these rally parties. There's always people in global just like trying to like mess up your rally party, even though they have nothing to do with the rally party. They're not even allied with the person. They just, for whatever reason, just want to mess with you and like screw up your thing. So they take your spots as you're porting out and all that stuff. But I don't know. It is what it is. Like some people just like to troll you and stuff, and people like doing that. So yeah, so Sir Lunks will be the next rally lead for Money Sign FU. Who was the rally lead for FU? Was it Lil Cycle this time? But again, he is under 2.5 billion might already, down over a couple hundred mil almost at this point. Because again, I can't remember if we actually caught the starting might, but if it was 2.76. If not, it was just a little bit higher. So Sir Lunks, and it was, oh yeah, Cade's coming in. So Genitalia. He's got to change the name. I can't keep saying this on stream here. Anyways, so Cade's going in there, knocked down the 2.56, so down another 40 mil might on there. So looks like about 3 mil taken out on each of those hits there. Again, like you said, he has 100. He's probably got good stats too and all that. Because I don't think I think he's pretty much max research this account we're hitting. So it's not like hitting a smaller account with a lot of troops. These like kind of like max research and all that. They do take a little bit longer to actually zero, even if they're not in war gear, just because they got those higher base stats. So it looks like Gia's going to be coming in next. And who's coming out? Who is the next one after that? I totally forget. Again, at one point, oh yeah, sorry, they're walking from far away, that's it. So this is one of the ones we're walking from far away. Didn't want to risk losing some of those spots, so we just started walking from across the island. At this point, we weren't really worried he was online, because he wasn't really swapping his front line or anything like that, so we're like, okay, it's fine. If he's going to be if he's online, he's taking full counters anyway, so it's okay. So there you go. So it looks like who hit that? oh yes, Timor, and then another one's walking from quite far away as well. Timor, it was the Paladin. Again, another really good account, 165 castle stars on that, 442 artifact stars done as well. So quite a top tier account on that one. And then someone is walking right now. It's behind my face, so I'm trying to figure it out. Oh yeah, it was Gia. Gia's walking here. So again, a couple walking from far away. There you go. It's speeding up there. Just carpet a couple in there. I mean, you don't want to waste too many carpets on an offline target, but you also don't want to be having like 2-hour walk times either, just trying to get to them from over there. So, and again, we didn't want to risk moving too many people because sometimes the problem is like someone with like that little guy with the shield, he'll port in and steal your spot, and that just kind of messes everything up. Anyways, he's down to 2.508. Looks like JG Wentworth is going to be getting ready to start a rally here. I think he needs to heal or something because he doesn't have enough troops apparently to actually fill that rally, which is not good. Want to have enough troops to actually fill the rallies, and that's another issue if you're zeroing a bunch of big guys like we have been. People are a little bit low on troops, so we have to rebuild them because you never know when we get a find a target like this and we're just like, let's go, let's do it, let's go zero them right now, and then you're like, oh shoot, I have no cav. The guy has what was it, like, I mean this one he had 66 million tier 2 frontline of infantry, so we're pretty much going cav for every single rally. So if you don't have a lot of cav, you're kind of out of luck because that's a lot of tier 4 will be going through to actually get through that front line. So anyway, so JG Wentworth is going to be the rally lead here, so we can get a first-person point of view of the rally lead. They were doing a call at this point as well. All our leads are usually on call. I had that on the video, but I was like, maybe I'll take it out because there's a lot of swearing and stuff like that. Maybe I shouldn't have that in the video because again, it's a call and all the leads are like talking, and it's pretty awesome to be in there. But maybe I could actually put a part of it at the end just so you can hear it. But I don't know. I'll see what I want to do at the end there. But anyway, so we're gonna be going cav on this one. So that's Wentworth's cav. He's just checking all the stuff, making sure he's in talents, that he actually has his cav as his cav setup, whatever formation he actually wants to hit in. You can see pretty good cav sets, a mythic champ in there as well, a bunch of different all gold jewels, pretty good setup. I don't know what his actual cav blast stats are. Should ask him, but anyway, so again, another far walk for this. At least cav is a faster troop type, so it's not too bad, even though we're probably sending some fodder. So anyway, so coming in here, not going to burn them at 2.5 billion, unfortunately, so we will not get a report from that one. Did use the Huey hop, so we will have the leader just in case we run out of leads at this point. JG can actually go again. Did 5.1 on that cav blast. And I believe, well, I think the guy was in Cav Wedge, or not Cav Wedge, Infantry Wedge, if I remember at the end. I do have the reports, so I will put them in the video. At least I have the reports from FU. I don't know if I got the reports. Oh, sorry. FU exclamation point. And there you go. There comes Morgan coming in as well, hitting for 6 mil. So Morgan hit him pretty hard there. A little bit harder than JG did at that point. But I think Morgan just has a little bit higher Cav stats than JG does, if I'm recalling this properly. So yeah, he's super thick. He still has quite a big front line at this point. Yeah, and then I guess we'll be going in for another rally here. I can't remember who the next rally lead. Oh yeah, here. Oh, sorry, Matt's coming in on this one. So Matt is going to be coming in, and it looks like AliXX is coming in as well. Oh, that actually reminds me. AliXX is running a bus, so a monster hunting bus. So if you guys want a good monster hunting bus, AliXX is running them. I'm probably going to be helping out with that pretty soon. I'm going to be doing some posts about that on my community tab, so I'll probably just be posting tomorrow's bus times and stuff like that. So if you guys want a good bus, a good monster hunting bus, it's pretty easy. We don't have like super high requirements, so most people can join these buses. If you guys don't know what a monster hunting bus is, it's basically you go into this one guild shell, you all join the guild shell and just hunt amongst the monsters. There's usually requirements, maybe 1 level 5, 2 level 4s, something pretty easily most people can do, depending on the monster type. Obviously, and the monsters that people need more of would probably have more of those like bigger requirements, but for ones like, I don't know, like Blackwing or something like that, not a lot of people need them, so it's usually pretty easy, and most people can actually do it as long as you have monster hunting research done. Sorry, traps, it's probably not for you, because I know I can't hunt on my traps because they just don't have the monster hunting research done. Anyway, so we're kind of going on to the next one. LH Dog. Is that Char? I think that was Char, because I think we went against LH and what's it called? Baron, and he was trolling them in Baron because he was going for it, but I think we were against LH or something. That's why that's going on. I believe that's why. I think that was Char, because at one point, never mind. Anyways, it looks like Lil Psycho is going in from far away. LH Dog is going in right next to it, and again, I never really got that dog being an insult. Like, I know the Chinese use it as an insult all the time. They're like, "Oh, you're a dog," or whatever. It's like, yeah, I like dogs. I don't know why that's an insult, honestly, but it is obviously to like Chinese people, it's an insult. But to normal people, they're like, why are you calling me that? So it's not an insult here. I don't know why you use it. So, anyway. Anyways, so again, they went in, smacked him again for that one. Now let's take a look and see what he has dropped down to. Where is it? Okay, never mind. We'll see who's coming in. Dog the Bounty Hunter, yeah. We'll see who's coming in next. Speeding it up here. This is going to be Big Alls going in for FU, and who was the rally lead for us? Or, sorry, not us, but this shell. Because again, oh yeah, it was Sir Twins. Sir Twins is going to be coming in right now, going in for another smack. I believe we're still going Cav at this point, because he still has a ton of inventory. Yep, still going Cav at this point. We are running out of leads, though, because, again, we didn't fill his infirmaries, or not his infirmaries, his prison, so we're just basically using bunnies. I guess it would have been better if we just actually just filled his prison in hindsight. Then we wouldn't have to worry about it. Then we could just use our 2 best leads and all that. But then, I don't know, we don't get like people spreading the love around, and some people don't get the lead, and that kind of happens at that point, because then you're just all fillers, and if you have a lead account, you're just like, oh, I don't get the lead this one because my stats aren't quite as high. I guess it saves troops, but whatever. It's not as fun. So anyway, so Big Alls coming in here, smacking them there. Again, also, the other issue is if he decides to migrate away with 30 leads and we didn't use our alts, we used our actual leads, then we just all don't have leads anymore. It's better to give him the leads this way by actually smacking his troops than just handing leads over. So anyways, but yeah, that does happen. Actually, the last guy who we filled his prison, they actually just gave back all our leads. He was actually nice enough, so shout out to that guy. If you haven't seen that video, I think that's the last rally video I showcased on the channel. Go check that one out. That was a lot of fun. So Chunky Hunky's coming in again. I think this might be Nori. Don't quote me on that one. I think Chunky Hunky is Nori, but Nori also has. There's another account called Nori, and that really confuses me. So I should probably clear that up, because I do keep calling whatever. Anyways, no walk back on that. Unfortunately, still not burning. So we're just giving some leaders back. I think there's some Helldriders popping though, so we are still getting a couple of our leaders back. He's down to 2.2 billion might. And it is getting close to when some of these people will burn, honestly. These big accounts, a lot of these guys are starting to burn around 2 billion might. A couple of them, I think, we burned in gear at 2 billion might. And they were like sitting next to each other, both in full mythic gear, both in full gear. Ended up burning at like 2.1 and 2 billion might. And I think their base might was still like 1.4, so they had like 600 mil might in troops at that point. So game is going crazy for hits. So it looks like another hit's coming in here from Sugar Elk, coming in for a smack. Did throw Sugar Elk's leader in the prison there. No walk back yet, but he's getting down to that point. Like I said, looks like we're going to be leading another rally here from JG Wentworth's point of view. So I'm not sure if I remember if I can get this one on video. So again, I'm pretty sure, yeah. I hope I didn't cut this one out, because I did cut one of the rallies out and I didn't feel like going back through the 2-hour recording and putting it back in. So unfortunately, we are missing one rally in this recording, so have to live with that. Anyway, 7 seconds left, so he's just getting ready, gonna throw on the war gear. Still going cav. Still have not got through that giant front line. He's already down, what is it, like 500 or 600 mil, and it's just all tier 2 pretty much at this point. It's just all tier 2 infantry, dropping that much might, which is insane. So 4.4 there. It was a bigger drop, so it looks like we're getting into some of the tier 4 right now, because 140 million might drop. That's no longer tier 2, unless we're hitting them for like 8 or 9 million troops, which we are not. We're only hitting them for, was it like basically 2 million troops there. So most of that is actually tier 4, maybe a little bit of tier 2 still in there. It looks like FU Timor is coming in again, and if you didn't realize from earlier in the video, that is one of the Paladin accounts. 165 castle stars, 400 artifact stars. We are capped at this point because we did not have the bunny, and our Held Rider was not lucky enough to actually pop, so we still don't have that. So Timor's coming in. Let's see where he knocks him down to here. Let's see, down to 2.068, getting close to that. 160 million might drop. Quite a big drop there. So that is mostly tier 4, I think. There's not much tier 2 left in there. We're finally getting rid of all that infantry in this front line, so we can actually start going range pretty soon, and there's a good chance to walk back once all that infantry is gone, though. So I think we actually end up having to cancel a rally halfway through too, because he still has infantry, and I think it might be this one. I'm not sure. Not this one, but the one from the other shell FU exclamation point. We do cancel one just because we hit him, and it was there was still enough infantry there that we decided to not go range. So let's take a look here. I can't remember. No, it wasn't this one. So we are going to go range here, but I think the other one cancels. Let's see. Yeah, we only did 3.6, 126 mil drop. That is still tier 4. Yeah, we're still hitting tier 4 infantry, and you can see in the bottom right here that the FU exclamation point, we canceled that rally because that was supposed to be a range rally, and they still had some infantry tier 4 left based on that last report, or at least the might drop from the last report. So yeah, and I do have the initial report, so I'm not sure if he just didn't have anti on or what's going on. So we are scouting right now just to make sure that there is no infantry left, and boom, 140 mil might drop. Still more tier 4 in there, but I believe there's enough taken out from that cab blast that the next range hit should be okay. So let's see here who's coming in. It looks like coming in the screen, Little Psycho is coming in from one of the other islands over there, doing a little bit of island hopping here during this rally leading, just walking straight over the water like normal physics works out, because everyone knows you can just walk on water normally. Maybe it's ice. Maybe that's just ice there. Anyways, there's the bird. Finally got the bird. We do have that report, so I'll put that in the video post edit, just so you can see that report there. We also get another report from Morgan. I believe Morgan will be the next rally lead. We'll get that one, and I believe our shell doesn't actually walk back on the next one, unfortunately, so don't get a report for that one. So again, going to be building some piracies. Oh yeah, because someone poured it into the spot, so we ended up just what's called familiar spamming this one guy who decided to port into the spot there, this 2.1 billion might guy. Again, another guy just trying to mess with us, so ended up just sending a bunch of familiars his way to say hello, thank you for joining us, thank you for some kills on your troops. Yeah, he probably just tier 1 kills if it piracies, but maybe someone was mean and Grim Reapered him and took out his tier 5. I can't remember what the Grim Reaper looks like, so I can't tell you on that one. maybe someone in the comments can let me know if there's a Grim Reaper or not in there or not, because I can't tell from those from the visual. I don't get Grim Reapered enough. So anyway, so going to be going range next. Pretty much going to be zeroing at this point unless he gets online. We have got all our leaders back, so if he does get online, not the worst thing in the world. I think he only has like 20 million troops left at this point anyways, so we've already taken out like at least 90 mil or something like that at, I think, this point in time. Looks like Morgan's going to be coming in, and I believe we're going range on this next one as well, so I can't remember what formation it was in, but anyways. So here comes Sir Twins going range. I'm not sure if he went range no fodder, because sometimes that can actually get into the cab just in case he's in infantry wedge. Sometimes it's better to go range no fodder at this point, because if you guys don't know, range no fodder automatically puts someone infantry phalanx or phalanx, what normal people or people who are wrong say. It's phalanx. So people who are wrong say phalanx, but yeah, that's not how you say it. So just the Duck Dictionary here is telling you how to say it properly. So I think Morgan's gonna be coming in next, because I believe Sir Twins got capped there, so we get that report. But I believe Morgan does burn him, and we get this report here. So boom, there you go. Releasing Sir Twins leader. 250 million might drops. So yeah, some of these drops are starting to get huge at this point. As soon as that infantry's gone, where it's free range, this to completely take out all his troops, all that stuff. So who's going to go next? I can't remember. Oh yeah, so looks like Cade's going to be coming in next. Going to go infantry. I believe he took out most of his cav at this point, so it's pretty much just range, I think, that we're going to be hitting now. So yeah, there's going to be some big hits at the end here if we get them in and he doesn't pop online. Yeah, that's really the best time to come online, and poof, there he goes. So he actually ended up migrating away after that. So I'm not sure if he was on the whole time and he was letting us zero him, or he literally just got online at that point and was like, holy crap, and he tried to migrate away with leaders, but he'd already burned, so he migrated away, yeah, with like under 20 million troops left and 0 leaders, but probably was a way cheaper migration for him, so we might have helped him out in that point. But other than that, yeah, unfortunately did not get the N0. We did knock him down to just a couple rallies worth of troops left. Got a bunch of his tier 4 still through that infantry front line, but yeah, unfortunately got online at the end and didn't quite get our 114 million troop 0. It was more like 100 million troops. So anyways, again, if you guys do want to join FU, I will leave the recruiting officers in the description down below. Go check that out. Otherwise, thank you guys for staying to the end, and I'll see you guys in the next one.